Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jessie. I do planning, bookish, and lifestyle content here on YouTube. And today I have not a lot to talk about, but a little bit of a talkative intro. So we're coming into July. It's another round of the rough draft challenge. So I don't know which I'm going to use. I've switched over my reading journal to what I had my writing journal in, but it's getting pretty chonky, so I switched it over from this one. For April in the rough draft challenge, the first installment for 2025, I used this big boy and it was wonderful. Oh no, I didn't take all the pages out, but I've restocked for July in here of the daily plans. There are some things that I still want to print off, but I am unsure if I want to use the big one again or maybe go a little smaller, because I have the same layout inserts for the 9 ring, like the classic, or the big ones. So I'm quite unsure on what I'm going to do with that. But this will be a separate video, and I'm going to talk about all of my goals for July and the rough draft challenge, what my plan was, what it's kind of changed into, what I'm debating, and all of that. So that will be a separate video. So I'm not going to touch writing journals in this one. And this is a plant one. So I have all of the plants that I've planted in my garden. That's just a little plant thing. I am going to use this just under this journal when I'm working in it, but don't mind that. And then my irregular, degular, schmegular planner. So let's start with this guy first, because there's going to be little to nothing to set up in it. And I've kind of already been in here because I was doing some pre-planning. So these all mean something. Promo days for my book are the stars. The light bulbs are YouTube. The camera is filming day. Events, sorry, these are event days. This is promo day. And then writing days are the little camera guys. So the very beginning of the month, we are on a family camping trip with my husband's side of the family. The weekend after that, we have a friend's bash that they put on every single year. We have updating our taxes and getting everything together for that, going through finances for the first half of the year, and all of that jazz. And then that's all I've done. I've added a few things for the first week, but that's about it. There's really not much to put in here other than some baseball days and some other little things here and there. So let's do that. And I'm not going to talk while I actually fill out my journals.